Reports of alien and UFO sightings keep coming up every now and then. In January 2024 itself, people in Miami as well as Brazil reported seeing a 10-foot-tall alien creature. Also, a jellyfish UFO footage from a US military base in Iraq from 2018 was released at the start of the year. Even the latest Russia-Ukraine war has had reports of UFO sightings associated with it. But is there any truth to them? Believers are of the opinion that all this is true, and things are being deliberately hidden by people in power. But for the skeptics, these are mere figments of public imagination, illusions hyped by the press as UFO sightings. But the fact that we don't have any conclusive evidence of alien contact yet is, well, strange. So, where are the aliens? And why have they not contacted us yet? Welcome to the alluring world of the Fermi Paradox. The Fermi Paradox goes like this. There are billions of galaxies in the universe, and each galaxy has billions of stars inside it. Our own Milky Way has no less than 100 billion stars. Out of these billions of stars, at least some have a high probability of hosting Earth-like planets in their habitable zones. Our Sun is just 5 billion years old. But so many stars much older than our Sun exist in this vast universe. If Earth-like planets are common, some may have developed intelligent life long ago, just like it has developed on Earth. Given that nature endows everyone with the spirit of inquiry and exploration, civilizations which have existed for so long must have developed the technology for interstellar travel. We humans are ready to take our next step to the moon, onward to Mars in the future, and are still taking baby steps towards the hugely demanding goal of interstellar travel. Even with our current understanding of interstellar travel, intelligent civilizations should still be able to traverse the entire Milky Way in a few million years. Given the fact that stars billions of years older than the Sun exist in so many numbers, our Earth should have already been visited by such civilizations, or at the minimum, their spacecraft. But no solid evidence of that exists. That for you, in simple words, is the Fermi Paradox. How did this paradox get its name? One fine summer afternoon in 1950, a group of physicists involving the likes of Enrico Fermi, Edward Teller, whose names you might be able to recall from the latest Oscar clincher flick, Oppenheimer, and other physicists were having lunch in the Los Alamos National Laboratory in New Mexico. As you would imagine, when a bunch of physicists have lunch, they invariably discuss stars, space, and soon the conversation veers towards recent UFO sightings and their credibility. In the course of the discussion, Fermi apparently blurted out something to the effect of, "But where is everybody?" and that is the origin of the fascinating Fermi Paradox. Several interesting explanations exist for the paradox. Number 1. Have we not listened properly? Are they, the aliens, sending signals in a format in which we are not listening? Are they sending signals at frequencies lower or higher than what our infrastructure is equipped to detect? Or is it that what we consider noise has signals from them embedded within? We are just not equipped to hear from the vast universe. It's not possible to hear from all directions at all times. Are we thus ending up missing the important signals? This means that we're completely dependent on coincidences when it comes to detecting radio signals from an alien civilization. If our radio antennas are pointed at exactly that direction from which a hypothetical alien civilization is sending us signals, and tuned to the exact frequency at which they are sending, then, and only then, we may hear something from them. Number 2. Humans have not listened for long enough. One more limiting factor is time. Human existence is for a very tiny slice of time, compared to the billion-year history of our universe. We exist for such a short time that maybe we'll never get to listen long enough to hear something from an extraterrestrial civilization. Also, radio transmission technology was developed by us only in 1895, meaning we've been sending out signals for a very short while, in comparison to cosmological timescales, making our detection by any possible alien life out there difficult. Number 3. The dark forest hypothesis. Another reasoning given to explain the paradox is the dark forest hypothesis. Liu Cixin, in his 2008 novel, The Dark Forest, gives a literary solution for the Fermi Paradox. He says that multiple alien civilizations exist, but they choose to remain silent, because they consider any other intelligent life form apart from themselves a future threat. So they believe that communication is dangerous. In his novel, Liu talks about his fictional universe as a dark forest, full of armed hunters stalking through the trees like a ghost. Number 4. Is our Earth deliberately being avoided? Are we the guinea pigs of aliens? Are we no more than an ET civilization's laboratory rats? Are we mere pieces in someone else's simulation? This hypothesis gives just that reasoning for the Fermi paradox. It says that alien civilizations already know about us, but are deliberately not contacting us, because they're overseeing our natural development and evolution. Maybe they're watching us all the time, hiding somewhere. Number 5. Alien life is already here, unacknowledged. The last and the most widely believed explanation is that they're already here. The many UFO sightings we hear and read about every now and then are given as proof of this hypothesis. The truth is that many normal phenomena are sometimes mistaken as UFOs. But on the other hand, it is also true that many such sightings have yielded no explanation even after thorough investigation. The scientific explanation for these phenomena is that although unexplained, they can't be accepted as convincing evidence. Another view is also that SETI, or the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, and NASA are preventing information about positive detections of alien life from coming out. Why would they do that? Well, they might be fearing that if such advanced extraterrestrial technology falls into the wrong hands, it might lead to jeopardizing the security of the larger public. Some people believe that the detection of a radio signal from an alien life form is the most highly secret information that exists today. These are just some of the explanations that exist for the Fermi paradox. While no one really knows the answer to Fermi's question of, "But where is everybody?" a scientist had once tried to explain the Fermi paradox by tying a rope to a bucket. He then stood on a boat and scooped out ocean water using the bucket, but found nothing. But we know so many life forms exist in the ocean worlds. Maybe it's just the same with our universe. There are many alien life forms out there, but the area we are sampling is nothing compared to the vast ocean of the universe. Which one of the explanations for the paradox do you think is more likely to be true? Would you want to know about more such hypotheses explaining the Fermi paradox? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. And be sure to subscribe to Lab 360 for the latest revelations in space exploration. Hit the bell icon to stay updated, and let's continue to explore together.